Morning, Kristen. How are you? We are tracking a snowy, cold, blustery parade. Taking a look at your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, we have moderate snow across all of Oneida County right now. We're going to continue to see this moderate snow for another 30 to 45 minutes, and then lighter snow takes over for the remainder of the day. A look at your parade preview. It's going to be cold, it's going to be blustery, and it's going to be rather snowy. Temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30. And we're going to continue to see these snow showers even after this main band works through. We're going to see flurries take place as lake effect snow forms behind this clipper system. Downtown Utica, you can see that snow falling off of our Nexus camera, and it's coming straight down. It looks like a snow globe out there. Road conditions depends on your location. The arterial, Route 5, the I-90 corridor, not seeing any major issues. That's a much different story for 1228 up in Barneveld. You can see the snow up on the side roads there. 12 and the corner of 12 and 20 down in Sangerfield also be seeing snow stick to the surfaces. We're tracking winds that are going to be continuing to blow Kristen's chair for the remainder of the morning. Stronger winds are going to continue to work in from the west. Gusts in Hamilton and Rome right now only 18 to 30 miles per hour, but we are going to see 40 to 45 mile per hour gusts during the parade and into the afternoon. Temperatures out there right now in the upper 20s to low 30s. It's very chilly for parade weather, but we have seen worse. As Steve's mentioned, we have seen frigid temperatures. It's just that the wind chill factor at play, the 22 mile per hour breeze is making it feel like all the way down at 17 degrees. We're tracking this lighter snow back to the west. These winter storm warnings as well as wind advisories both continue until 2 p.m. this afternoon, and then conditions slowly begin to improve. Coming up, we'll take a full look at what your forecast looks like for the week ahead. It is a roller coaster ride. I'm going to throw it back out into the elements over to Steve and Kristen.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. Snowy, chilly, blustery. It's a beautiful day for a parade. That is if you live in Central New York. That's because we're used to these conditions. Downtown Utica, it looks like a classic March day. White stuff falling from the sky. It looks like a snow globe. We've picked up another coating to an inch on non-pavement surfaces. And we're continuing to see these light accumulations in the I-90 corridor, heavier accumulations on hilltops. We're tracking snow to continue today at least through midday, or at least till about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Windy and cold weather continues this weekend, and a brief warm-up arrives on Monday. We do have one warm day at least in the forecast. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing we have widespread wraparound snow from this clipper system. We're seeing steady to moderate snow across portions of Oneida County, some heavier snow up across the Tug Hill Plateau. Taking a look at current conditions, it's 30 degrees with snow falling at Griffiths and Rome. And take a look at these winds, 22 miles per hour out of the west-southwest, making it feel like 17 degrees. And as Eric Gage mentioned, that is frigid. That is absolutely frigid. The feel-like temperatures in the teens. And unfortunately, our forecasted wind gusts only increase as the day progresses. Our wind advisory for 40 to 45 mile per hour winds goes until 2 p.m. this afternoon. However, it's going to remain blustery through the day on Sunday and into the day on Monday. We continue to see 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. Around the state, wind chills right now in the teens to low 20s. It is chilly out there. If you're out at the parade or heading out to the parade, make sure you layer up and bundle up. Temperatures don't do a whole lot today, though they are relatively stable. Snow continues till about midday. It remains blustery through the afternoon, and then cloudier conditions settle in this evening. Taking a look at the Mesonet camera stations, all of us back over to white ground after last night. Some of us picking up more snow than others. A larger look at the radar and satellite showing this wraparound moisture from this clipper system working into central New York. I want to point out back to the west, though, where winds turn northwesterly, some light lake effect snow off of Lake Erie and extreme western Lake Ontario. That is what we're going to see later in the day today. Flurries are going to continue as a result of that northwest flow. Our snowfall forecast includes all of the snow we've already received, plus the snow we received this morning. Very light accumulations in the I-90 corridor. That's a much different story if you're across the North Country, especially the Tug Hill Plateau. The southern tier as well, picking up slightly higher totals. The bigger picture showing this snow turning into flurries as we head into the afternoon. High pressures in place for the overnight. A warm front swings through Sunday midday, brings a brief burst of snow, and then calmer conditions settle in. And temperatures do climb up into the low 40s. And then as we head into Monday, we're tracking widespread rain. Monday, temperatures are going to be all the way up near 60 degrees, but look what happens by Tuesday. A 33-degree drop in high temperatures, I should say, precipitation on Monday starts as heavy rain, and then by the end of the day, we are over to snowfall. Snow turns into flurries by this afternoon. It hangs on the longest across the North Country. Then calm conditions settle in for the overnight. It's a chilly night tonight, lows in the mid-20s. And then, again, just that quick hitting snow band tomorrow morning, late morning, early afternoon. Just going to be some nuisance snow. But those windy conditions continue through the day tomorrow. A look at your 7-day forecast. And the windy conditions continue into the day on Monday. Highs Monday near 60. Highs Tuesday for St. Patrick's Day only in the mid to upper 20s. It's a huge drop in temperature, a very strong cold front. And meteorologist Eric Gage is going to be here following that. And I'm going to toss it back over to him now. He is about to speak to someone out on the street in the elements.
We are live at
Good Saturday morning. I get the special treat of being in the studio and out of the elements today because taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, snowfall continues region-wide across central New York and is going to continue through the middle portions of the day today. A look at your parade preview. We're going to be tracking snowfall throughout the parade, light in nature, but temperatures are only going to be in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees with blustery conditions. We're at a little bit of a lull, light snow falling off the Nexus camera in Utica. Taking a look at road conditions, it's very elevation based. Looking up at Route 12 and 28 in Barneveld, we can see plenty of snow-covered roads there. Route 5 in the arterial, not quite as covered. We're tracking these wind gusts, which are going to arrive in Utica very shortly. 40 miles per hour gusting in Rochester, 49 in Syracuse, only 23 in Hamilton and 30 in Rome. We're going to notice an uptick in those wind gusts over the next 30 minutes. 30 with snow falling at Griffiths and Rome. That 21 mile per hour breeze making it feel frigid at 17 degrees. Highs today are only going to be in the low 30s, 33 degrees approximately. Snow showers continue throughout the day. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the entirety of your forecast as well as what's ahead next week. Steve?
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. As you can see off the tower cam there, it's shaking, and that's because it's blustery out there, borderline windy. We're seeing windy, snowy, and chilly conditions this morning. Some light snow continuing to fall in downtown Utica, more or less flurry level at this time. It was much heavier a short while ago. Snow continues today. It will get lighter as the day progresses. Windy and cold weather continues this weekend, and then we're tracking a brief warm-up on Monday, one warm day before a very strong cold front. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing that we have plenty of wraparound snow from our Clipper system, steady snow across Oneida County and the southern tier, heavier snow across the Tug Hill Plateau. 30 degrees with snow falling at Griffiths and Rome, and this 21 mile per hour west-southwesterly breeze is what's making it feel frigid out at the parade. The feel-like temperatures all the way down into the teens. And we're going to see these wind gusts continue to increase as the day progresses. 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts through the afternoon tonight. They calm down a little bit overnight, Sunday night into Monday, but they return in earnest on Monday. Your snowfall forecast, very low amounts along the I-90 corridor, going to struggle to stick during the day in the lower elevations. Some higher amounts across the southern tier, and then a noticeable sharp uptick in snowfall as you get towards the North Country. And that's the entire snowfall, including what's already fallen last night and this morning. That's the total forecast by this afternoon. Snow comes to an end by this afternoon. High pressure works in. A warm front lifts through tomorrow, brings us a quick burst of snow, and then calmer conditions settle in for the remainder of Sunday. Then as we head towards Monday, we're tracking a washout of a day, a very, very wet day ahead on Monday. Skycast today showing these showers slowly getting lighter, slowly coming to an end. As we head into the evening hours, they hang on across the North Country the longest, and then calmer conditions settle in. I'll look at your 7-day forecast, a very active 7-day forecast. As we head into next week, Monday gets very warm, temperatures all the way up near 60 degrees, but by the end of the day, the heavy rain has changed over to snowfall. And by St. Patrick's Day, it remains windy, cold, blustery, and snowy. We'll be right back.
Forecast. Tonight at 11, meteorologist James DeFazio in the Weather Center. Boy, what a wonderful morning we had.
What a day for a parade, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
It was beautiful this morning for a parade. It was cold, it was windy, it was very blustery. Wind chills during the parade were in the teens, so God bless all of everyone who made it out to the parade this morning. It was nasty and uncomfortable. Calmer conditions have settled in tonight. Taking a look at wind speeds across New York State, we're not seeing those 20 to 30, 40 plus mile per hour gusts anymore. Winds have died down to 5 to 10 miles per hour. They will tick back up tomorrow, but not to the level that we saw today. Temperatures across the region in the 20s, upper 20s for Utica and Rome, southern tier, mid to upper 20s. It's going to be a chilly night with temperatures down in the 20s. 28 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome. That's 7 mile per hour breeze. Tonight, temperatures are going to be right around 21 degrees for lows just before daybreak. Clouds are prevalent throughout the entirety of the overnight. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the remainder of your weekend's forecast as well as a roller coaster ride of a day on Monday. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. The Children's Dyslexia.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. It was a very wintry start to the weekend with cold, snow, and blustery conditions this morning. We're seeing calmer conditions settle in, and that's going to continue for the remainder of the weekend, but that changes big time on Monday. Take a look at downtown Utica, where things are calm, things are dry, things are also rather chilly. Temperatures are down in the 20s. We're tracking a quick burst of snow tomorrow that's going to arrive right around midday with the passage of a warm front. It's going to bring nuisance snow showers. It's going to be slightly warmer tomorrow. And then the real show begins on Monday. Heavy rain, storms, windy conditions, all embedded from within a strong cold front that's going to work through Monday. And we actually end the day with snowfall after being in the 60s. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is now quiet and dry. We had a couple flurries across the North Country earlier this evening, but since drier conditions have settled in. 28 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome, and winds have died down after a very breezy day. Winds are now between 5 to 10 miles per hour, and they'll stay that way until tomorrow, and then they'll creep back up to 15, 25 mile per hour winds. Highs on Monday are going to be near 60 degrees. We're going to be warmer tomorrow into the low 40s during the afternoon, but 60 Monday afternoon, and then by Tuesday, the high is only 25. We're talking a 35-degree swing in temperature. We're also tracking very heavy rainfall for the day on Monday. It looks like a washout of a day. 1 to 2 inches of liquid is going to fall from the sky during the day on Monday. And on top of that, we're tracking the chance for isolated severe weather. We're currently in a marginal risk, which is a 2 out of 5 on the scale. And the primary concerns are straight line winds, as well as heavy rain and flash flooding. And again, we're going to end as snow. So a snowfall map for Monday night into Tuesday morning. As of right now, we're thinking a widespread 2 to 4 inches with the heaviest snow coming across the Tug Hill Plateau. Tonight, calm conditions continue, temperatures to get down into the 20s. That warm front arrives tomorrow around midday. Some nuisance snow showers with temperatures in the low 30s, and then cloudier conditions settle in with temperatures in the low 40s. As we head into Monday morning, here comes that rain. Plenty of rain during the day. The storms arrive by 5 p.m. 63 degrees at 5 p.m. Look what happens over the next 4 hours. We go from 60 to 30, and by 11:30 p.m. we're all seeing widespread snow. Snow continues into Tuesday morning. A look at your 7-day forecast. We're tracking a roller coaster ride Monday into Tuesday. Much colder weather as we head into St. Patrick's Day. Snow showers with highs only in the mid-20s.